Studios, where a lobster roll with chowder is $14.99 every day.
Shains in Maine, the best.
This is 104.3 The GOAT.
Welcome to this week's edition of Mainely Motorsports Show.
Can you and I be friends? Here we go.
This is Mainely Motorsports, a comprehensive rundown of all the local racing action with your host, Steve Perry.
People tell me when they see me, you're the guy, the mainly guy.
Highlights, in-depth interviews, and stories behind the action. Add to the show at 207-324-1220. Live on the radio, live video stream, and on demand as a podcast.
My goal in life is to have an empire, my mainly empire.
Now, let's get local. Mainly Motorsports.
Hey, we are in.
Yeah, we're in. That's right. I've already been tapped, right? I feel
No,
like
you had your head down, not paying attention.
I'm not paying attention. I know it.
I'm not going to kick you under the desk like the person that's usually in this seat.
I know. No Deb today. She's just she's got a stressful week, as she would call it, right? Like
Got to muck a pond.
Yeah, muck a pond. Like this week's different than any other week. So she had to work late today. So
I thought she retired.
no, she works every day.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, I can't wait to see next week's check, right?
All right.
But no, and but so it's like old times. Me and you sitting next to each other instead of across from each other,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe this will have to stay and Deb can take up the...
We can have a girl's side and a boy's side. That's fine.
So
we got another
basically...
side heard from.
Yeah, basically Tristan just told me she doesn't want me sitting next to her anymore.
Yeah,
Nah.
that would offset the sides of the room, right? If this was
She didn't say no. I said that. And she goes, eh.
if
Well,
we
I don't mind you, Greg, but Debbie's awesome too. So
yeah, but
I
then
just-
I'd have to look at her like then I like
Well, she wouldn't be able to kick you.
yeah, but then no, but I'd get the glare. You know what I mean?
Maybe we could get her a Nerf gun and she could shoot Nerf. That's it.
if we,
Tristan, you look a little weathered. Are you stressed out still from Bentley's wreck? I mean, that was
Yeah.
pretty terrifying.
I would say more than stressed. We've had a long weekend.
so we talked last week, and I think Debbie asked you like if you get nervous and all that, and you said you get you get really
Yeah, I
nervous.
do.
And how nervous were you yesterday when he decided he was gonna fence it?
I think I blacked out.
You blacked out.
It's just one of those things where like it happens, and I think he was kind of having a rough day to begin with, and he was going through turns 1 and 2, and his car got a little loose, and he went to correct it, and right up into the wall. We've
Overcorrected.
yes,
Something everybody's done.
I think we might have made the mistake of too early telling him gas it out in a front wheel drive car.
See, I've never driven a front wheel drive car, and they say it's not easy.
No, I very much prefer rear wheel drive over
Yeah.
front wheel drive, just because they do weird things that you don't expect them to and you can't control. My dad always fought with me when I was in my 6-shooter about people always say you can't spin out a front wheel drive car because you just hit the gas and you go.
Yeah.
I spun out my 6-shooter so many times. My dad would always fight with me, like, just step on the gas and you'll be fine. And you know what? Today he said, maybe we should have let him loop it. Because if he wouldn't have stepped on the gas, he would have just looped it. He would have been in the grass.
Yeah.
Instead, he just amplified his impact right up through turn 2 into the concrete wall. And he caught some air with that one. It was scary.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
M's picture. Yeah.
So more importantly, he's okay, right?
He is okay. He's a little sore today, but he's feeling better. He's mostly just upset by his car and seeing his car like that. He was very emotional after the incident, and we let him cool down for a while. And then with me, once I get out and see my car when it's wrecked like that, it hits me for a second time. And I knew it would hit him again. So finally I was like, okay, Bentley, we're going to go take a look at your car. Now, I'll tell you this, we'll figure it out. It's gonna get fixed, but let's rip the Band-Aid off and let's go take a look. And it definitely hit him for a second time, but
now,
very emotional day.
How hard are those little cars to fix compared to like a Gen 3 Camaro, for example, or something like that?
Well, just off the bat, finding parts for the car is so hard. I mean, who's ever heard of a Honda Del Sol before? Just, and all the ones I see on Facebook, people think they have this diamond of a like a hobby car that they can fix up from nothing, and it's just that's not what they are, and people need the fenders off of them for their race cars, and that's not what people want to sell them for. So just finding the parts is going to be hard itself.
Yeah.
And we haven't really got past that phase yet. We took last night off as a breather, and we've got some people who are going to help start tearing that car apart this week, and then we're going to find out really what's going on in there. But from the sounds of it, it needs a new transmission, and we're crossing our fingers on the engine, but it took a head-on hit into turn 2 wall, so never, I don't know. It'll be hard to fix.
So you think it's fixable?
There's the hope.
Well,
this is a good outlet to tell people out there, if you know somebody that's got a Honda Del Sol for parts,
I never even heard of
reach out to Tristan.
Yeah, I sure need it. I need it now.
Yeah.
You don't know. I'm not surprised.
We had a Honda, remember?
The one that you had?
Yeah, remember the little Honda we used to take everywhere?
Yeah.
Right?
We get in it and we'd be shoulder to
shoulder to shoulder. Remember the time we went in it and Jake went with us and he got in the back seat and me and Greg get it and we hear this buckle up, right? And we're like, what's that noise? We've never heard it before. And then all of a sudden we're like, what was that? And it was Jake getting in the back seat, buckling up his seat belts. And we're like, what are you doing? He goes, you got to buckle your seatbelt. I'm like, you're surrounded with airbags. What's going to happen to you?
If we crashed, he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It was going to be like landing in a bowl of Jello.
Yeah, they were going to have to move the blubber to find out. Well, there's something under here. So yeah, he was doing what his mom told him to do. Buckle up, put your seatbelt on. But hopefully you guys can get it all back together and get back out there. Has he got a couple weeks before he's got to get back in the saddle?
He does. I believe they race next weekend, but both of the other Thunderlight teams have come to us, reaching out if we need anything, of course, and making sure he's okay, but also saying, you know what, we'll hold off until he's ready to come back out. And
well, that's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It's there is only 3 of them, and we kind of all have this understanding of we need each other for there to be a race, and I think that's pretty cool that they're willing to, make sure we get back out there and kind of wait for us.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You know what I mean? Now he's got his first big wreck out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the meantime, you can help him with his sores with some Shains of Maine ice cream.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The fine people that bring us this show.
Yeah. And then the next sponsor is Bentley Saloon, and coming up 2 weeks from tomorrow, they got a big night. They always have their car show night, but on April 18th, back the clock.
August
18th, Mark Martin's going to be in the house. So that's going to be a big night over there. He'll have his motor coach there and his book signing. That's the first step in his book signing. So that's going to be a big night. I know Debbie wants to be there and go meet Mark Martin. And usually last year we couldn't go because that's when we did the show. So this year, hopefully we can be over there. And then obviously our next sponsor, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, NASCAR weekend. It's NASCAR month, leading up to that.
It goes by fast, doesn't it? Like the season, like once you get going, it's like, where's it going?
And then we're gonna have some tickets that we're gonna give away. What did we say in a couple weeks? We're gonna come up.
It's been a couple weeks. I think we do have some tickets to give away.
Are we doing them tonight?
We can do them tonight. We can do them next week.
Let's do them next week because we'll come up with a plan on how we're gonna do it.
What are we gonna have? Some trivia?
Well, we're gonna do something, and they got to do it through the website. So we'll put our thinking caps on, and then Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Put out thinking.
Yeah, that'll be a short story.
How bad do you want tickets?
Yeah, how bad do you want tickets? So speaking of that, obviously it's the Dollar Tree 301?
Yes.
But on Saturday, it's the Team EJP 175. I don't know who's doing the mod sponsorship, but Team EJP is sponsoring the truck deal. And Stevie Prescott called me up last week, and they've been doing a little promotional thing. They've been giving away tickets through their website and everything. And he called me up to see if we wanted some tickets because they're a major player up at our go-kart track. So he reached out and he wanted to give some tickets away up to our competitors. So what he's done for the last 2 races leading up to that is every division at our track, he's giving away a family 4-pack to Saturday's a race, and we're doing a random draw. So this past week, a competitor in each class won 4 tickets to go, and then his PR guy Jackson has been just randomly. He's been doing it at the shop. He's been doing it some places out in the Pittston, Gardner, Augusta area, and he came up at the track this week, and you'll have to go see it, Greg, because he was on the Night Owl Creations flag stand. Giving starters perch, yeah, and use that as giving them away this week.
Was he throwing them off of it down to the
No, he's doing it through their website. So we did it at our track. He gave us a bunch,
and then
for that.
he did.
But he's doing it
promo.
like
He shot a promo.
For you register at the Team EJP website that they've been doing all month. So
that's cool.
So really good at any track when the sponsors are involved. You know what I mean? And and that's more than just writing a check. You know?
And it shows the local flair that is going to be involved in the NASCAR weekend at Loudon. It's not just the Cup,
Yeah.
It's like you said, the modifieds and then the trucks.
Yeah.
So they have the little dirt track out there too. So.
Yeah, on Friday night. So it was pretty cool when he reached out and he wanted to give some tickets away to our little racers. So it was pretty cool. We had them. We put their names in a hat rather than give it to the winner or somebody. So
they already won. Why do they got to get it?
Yeah. So I think it was a 50-50 split on some of the competitors that won tickets were some of the ones that got trophies were top 5. And some of the ones that were, finished down in the running order. So,
right.
It was pretty cool. So, appreciate the Prescott family. They've been big supporters. I mean, gave Ricky Craven his start.
Yeah.
Andy Santerre were a big part of them. You know what I mean? Obviously, anybody that really follows it, they gave Denny Hamlin his first ever ride in anything. Yeah. So they've been very instrumental in the sport of auto racing, so and continue to still be.
Yeah, some of us are old enough to remember when Denny drove their truck.
Yeah, it wasn't many, many times, and he used it as a stepping stone.
Yeah, I believe our friend Jason Ricker was part of that team.
Yeah,
I believe he was working on that team.
Yeah, I think he spent some time on that with those guys. And obviously something that's just around the corner, and they'll be a major player in the Northeast Motorsports Expo. I mean, I know we just get into August, but it won't be long. We'll be into January.
They get their corner every year.
They get their corner, and they're a big player in that.
They get their corner because they earned it, because they're a great family in the state of Maine who participate in a lot of things, but have showcase motorsports through their efforts, and everybody appreciates it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, they're good, but yeah, New Hampshire's a big part of motorsports in New England, and we encourage everybody to go down and support, that track and keep that track going, because
maybe you can get Shains in Maine to come to Augusta this year and have like an ice cream stand inside.
You want to have an ice cream eating contest?
No, I don't want to have it. No, I don't want an ice cream eating contest.
No,
because I get the ice cream headaches.
You get the head freeze.
Yeah, I don't care about a contest, but like it would be nice to have it a little. Well, they can't have an ice cream stand in there with the Civic Center with their food, right?
Yeah.
conflict of interest.
Oh yeah, no, they run the show up there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Shains of Maine, we'll take a minute to recognize our sponsors again. Of course, Shains of Maine's, Bentley Saloon, and New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back, and I think we have some results to share from this past race weekend.
Absolutely.
All right, we will see you then.
Hi, Andy. We all set to tell everyone about the Shains of Maine $9.99 seafood dinner specials for August?
Oh, Jeff, yeah. Let me cue up the music, and hey!
Andy, I think you misunderstood. Shains of Maine, 1491 Main Street in Sanford, where our August seafood dinner special is clam strips or panko breaded shrimp.
Oh.
I know, Andy. With french fries and coleslaw for $9.99. Shains of Maine, weird commercials, but we're the best.
Can we redo that one?
Summer's not over yet, New England. We got one last wicked big weekend to do it right. August 21st to 23rd, NASCAR's back at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and it's wicked fast, wicked fun, and wicked loud. 3 days of racing, camping, tailgating, and more. And when it's all said and done, one driver's taking home the giant lobster. The Dollar Tree 301, August 21st to 23rd. Get your tickets today at nhms.com.
Good times and great live music at Bentley Saloon. Don't miss the Cruisin' Night Tuesday car shows. Every Tuesday from 5 to 7 through September 22nd. Free to the public, no entry fees, kids welcome. August 18th, it's former NASCAR driver and Bentley's friend, Mark Martin. It's a special event where Mark will introduce Never Lift. Plus, this season, someone's going to win a Carlisle Apprentice tool set with tool car, valued at over $4,200. And remember, at Bentley's, who has more fun than us?
Rev up your engines and head to the New England Racing Museum in Loudon for the Hot Rods Muscle and More Car Show, presented by Shea Concrete Products. Saturday, August 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 922 Route 106, Loudon, New Hampshire. It's an all-vehicle, all-years event with a massive 50-50 cash raffle, a youth zone, and 20 awards, including the prestigious Parker Carrain Best of Show Cup. And at 1 p.m., feel the ground-pounding thunder of their Best Sounding Award as the muscle machines fire up. Participants pay $20 entry fee. Spectators $5 admission. Includes parking and museum entry. Trophies, music, and family fun all await you. Don't miss the Hot Rods Muscle and More Car Show. Presented by Shea Concrete Products at the New England Racing Museum. August 8th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 922 Route 106 in Loudon. With a rain date August 9th. For more information, check out nemsmuseum.com. That's nemsmuseum.com.
And now, back to Mainely Motorsports.
Yeah, we got a full plate full of results. Tristan's got some from Hudson, correct?
I sure do. So we'll check those out first. The Granite State Pro Stocks were there, and taking first place was Jimmy Renfrew. Pure Stocks, we had Shyla Kirk. In the six shooters, we had Mike Comptois. And in the Ridge Runners, we had Gage Osborne. I do have a little news around tech with the Ridge Runners.
Oh, wait. Hudson's got more news?
We always have news.
News update, Hudson Speedway.
I was not able to be there as I was attending a ride in the ambulance with Bentley, but rumor has it that the second place and fifth place finisher in the Ridge Runners decided to opt out of post-race tech. And in tech, they were pulling apart engines. I'm not sure what they were looking for or what they were checking from there, but the cars that did participate loaded up with some manpower, pushing it back into the trailer. But I think it's interesting that a couple of them decided to decline the pull apart of their engines. And I do also know that in the rules at Hudson Speedway, if you want to come back for a race, you need to be teched on whatever you declined before you can race again. So I'm not sure if they'll take up that offer of going over that, but I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I heard they pulled heads. I don't know any details.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they pulled heads, but they did it in the infield.
Yes, Tech is in the infield.
In the infield,
so.
yeah, and like some of them complained about it being in the infield. I don't know.
I did
whatever.
hear that someone.
It's your race car, and it's your prerogative if you want to go race at a track or if you want to abide by their rules.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So whatever.
I did hear someone got on the phone with their engine builder who told them to decline that offer. So not exactly sure why.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad even told me, like, Tristan, if you finish third, we are not doing that. That's so much work and so much time putting it back together. I hope you would let me tell you no, but so I get it from both points, but
yeah,
something to think about.
Yeah, no, interesting. So I got some results here from Riverside. It was RN Craft night over there.
Old Bobby Kraft.
Old Bobby Kraft, you know. Just bought a pressure washer off him.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you said you were going to buy one that day when I was at your house.
Yeah. Don't know why.
Deb said
just
no.
wanted one. Yeah.
Deb
That's
said
probably
no,
why I bought it.
You said, yeah.
That's
yeah.
probably why I bought it.
And I think when she said no, I said, oh, you're getting a pressure washer, huh?
Yeah, that's probably why I bought it. Because I ain't going to use it, right? So, yeah, just bought him.
You need me to make a decal and say Brick's pressure washer?
Brick's pressure washer, yeah. So, in the street stocks, Brendan Rhodes was the winner. The Daredevils, Hunter Hall. Let me see. Cody Hodge was the winner in the Lightning fours. The Little Rascals was Connor Charbonneau. Then the Young Hot Rods. Oh, that's the sponsors. That can't be, because when I see Roger Edgecombe, I go, that don't even add up. Young Roger. So that's Vintage. That must be the sponsor. Vintage. That's Roger Edgecombe. And then over in the Bone Stock fours, Keith Norman. And then in the Wicked Good, Doug Lalamy. I don't know. I gotta have Deb here. My
Elaine.
The lame.
I don't know.
Yeah, sounds good.
I can't
That's what
see it.
he
I'm
is
trying to look
tonight.
over your
Next
shoulder.
week he'll be something else. And then the truck enduro, Jimmy Hurley. We gotta get you in an enduro. Greg.
Nope.
Why? You wear your own helmet.
I'm not racing. I told you. I've told you for years.
Why?
And then you got what? Star?
No. Is that Star? Yeah. Star ran a double program Friday night over in the Bandoleros. Second generation driver Landon Solomino. The Legends was Jake Kelly. Pro V8 was John Cashman. The Mighty Trucks was Chris Knox. Looks like Debbie missed some. In the Jim Belfiore Memorial, Ben Seitz picked up the win. Street Stocks was Jimmy Renfrew. He just had a big weekend, just winning. Slingshots, Jacob Vaughn. I believe that was his third in a row.
Yeah, he's been nailing them off.
Yeah. Six shooters was Mike Casey and the Crown Vics. Might not have been the first one under the checkered flag, but he was the one that took home the win after post-race technical inspection. Matthew Hurdo.
So I have White Mountain from Saturday night, and they had the Milton Cap Midsummer Classic 250. And I got home from Oxford in time to watch the last 40 or so, and from what I'm hearing, the rest of the race was just as good. But
that race is always epic.
When I got home, was watching, Jesse Switzer was gonna win, and blows a right front with I don't know how many laps to go. It wasn't many. And anyway, so Jake Johnson goes on to win. Brandon Gray gets second, and Caden Fisher got third. Brandon Gray's got himself a nice Night Owl helmet. Trying to get Caden Fisher on the program. Flying Tigers, Luke Peters. Strictly Minis was Lucas Sidney. Kids Division was Racing Grayson Gorham. And Legends was Cole Roby, back in a legend with a smile on his face in Victory Lane. Did you see him?
No.
Yeah. And then Saturday I went to Oxford. The rookies was Tucker Verrill. No, we're not going to talk about pictures. Running Rebels was Adam O'Neill. Thunderstocks was Derek Guptill. Mad Bombers was Michael Dearden. Street Stocks was our buddy Rick Spalding.
Using the outside lane and announcing that there is an outside lane.
Yeah. Well, he
that's how we got there.
That's how we got there.
They dropped the green. I don't even know if the green was dropped, and he was headed there.
He was heading.
Yeah.
John Brill in Limiteds. And then Super Late Models was Dan McKeag Jr. for his first win at Oxford in a Super Late Model.
No, it was great job.
Yeah. And listen, was it Bryson?
Yeah.
Bryson Wharf. Second race ever, all over Dan's heels.
That was
like
I'm like, if this kid had just had
5 more races,
maybe 5 more laps of practice, or like this kid did a great job.
He did a great job.
Great.
I mean,
job.
they both did a great job. Like green to checkered again for weekly at Oxford.
Yeah.
We do have somebody calling in, and I apologize, but I don't know how to work the phones. So if you do have a message you want to get to us, join us on Facebook and comment in our stream, and we'll be able to see it in studio.
Yeah, Andrew left us unattended.
As convenient as a phone call, but if you want us to see it, go ahead and head to the GOAT on Facebook and join the live stream. Anyways.
Yeah, so, I mean, that kid did a phenomenal job. I mean, he raced...
Third generation. Yeah, bloodline is there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to think, like, you think about this, okay? Little Dan wins. Bryson finishes second. And just think, like, the generations, like, they're both third generation racers. Like,
yeah.
And then you got Max Rowe out there.
Yeah.
You know, they're all down the line, you know?
And that kid did a great... That kid's never raced anything.
I know.
He didn't race a go-kart. He never had interest in anything. You know what I mean? And like, what a great job he did.
And now,
got away from him
poor Jeremy's spending twice the money.
Oh yeah, and then I guess this week all 3 of them might, if they can get enough crew help, all 3 of them might race. So that's they got to be some proud.
Gonna put old Bill in the crate.
Yeah, no, that's you know.
Yeah, they did. He did a great job.
Great job, and at the end of the race, he had a better car than Dan.
Yeah,
no doubt.
I think so.
Yeah.
And Dan did what he had to do.
Yeah.
If the kid had had more experience, he might have known what he had to do.
What if that's the fire department? Tell us that the building's on fire.
I think there's other ways to do that. We'll wait. We'll wait for an alarm.
Just hit one of the buttons and try it. See what happens.
See what answer. Maybe we want to Publishers Clearinghouse, Reader's Digest or something.
I mean, nobody will hear it except for me, I guess.
Yeah. So
you got your results from your track, right?
Yeah. So no, I got Wiscasset. They had double late models in the makeup feature. Jonathan Emerson picked up the win, and then the other one, Frankie Moulton, picked up the win. Roadrunners, they also had a couple of features. Gavin Giroux won one, and then Keegan Murray won the other. Strictly Streets, Mac Hannon picked up the win. The Sport Modifieds, which is similar to a Pass Modified, Adam Chadbourne, 84th win up at Wiscasset. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And then the Crown Vics, I should have one of them, but I've already gone above. Like, I can't go backwards, but I should have one. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, whatever. You do what you want to do.
I can't. But Wayne Ripley, he's on a streak, you know, picked up the win. So, and then...
Maybe you should just buy one and let
I can't.
Let Sarah and Brick... Before we get away from Wiscasset a minute, I think it was the Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Is it the Roadrunners that Giroux won in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they had a pretty big wreck with Hayden Carver.
Oh, Hayden Carver, yeah.
Yeah, so he... it was just a freak deal, but, it's good to see that he's okay. And,
yeah.
He was... I think that was in the second... They had their makeup feature, and then they were doing... I think it was in the heat for the second...
What if that's the showstopper?
Hello?
Ooh, she's answering it live.
Yep.
Oh.
What's that?
She's telling us to go ahead with the show. Just keep talking.
It's the CMP or something. Did we win something?
No.
Oh.
This is...
Okay, I'm gonna have, if it's okay, I'll have you call back when Andy's here.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Sell on the station.
So, yeah, Hayden took a spill,
It is,
wrecked his
yes.
car. They're looking for Chevy Cobalt. If anybody, reach
Yeah.
out to Hayden Carver. Carver's Racing.
Yeah. So
what do you got now? You got results for your track.
Let me give Andy a call because he's not here right now. And
Bartlett
I'm
Bridge.
not able to put the phone over the radio station.
Oh. Bartlett Bridge.
So
Yeah.
if it's okay, I'll call Andy and I'll have him contact you.
The box stock division.
I apologize.
Camille Pinkham.
I do, yeah.
She's the current point leader. That's
Just a moment to write it down.
Phil and Rose.
Yeah. Well, that's Phil Pinkham.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll contact
Phil Pinkham
Andy
Jr.
and I will have him contact you. I apologize.
Daughter.
Thank you.
So
Bye.
that's the third generation.
Third generation.
Junior Sportsman Division. Axel Burbank's like his fourth in a row.
That's Sulu Burbank's son,
Sula
right?
Burbank.
Yep.
And then Sportsman Division, Regan Hillock. It's his second win. That's the Mainly Batteries grandson.
They're all lining up.
Senior Sportsman, Carter Burnett. He won everything that mattered last year. This year he's kind of part-time. But he picked up the win. Pro Champs was Gabriel Goli. And then the Wing Champs, Noah Jalbert. So I went over the other night. Debbie was working, so I just want to get out of the house whenever she works.
What was she doing?
She was doing stuff, getting ready for our big race this weekend and doing stuff. And when she does work and I don't, she sighs. I don't like listening to it. So and I sit there and eat ice cream and popcorn and watch TV.
Down in your man cave?
Yep, down in my man cave. So then over at LST Motorsports Park, we raced on Sunday. The box stock division, Owen Wright. Junior Sportsman, Jace Pastore. Sportsman division was Rex Reynolds. Senior champ was Colby Wilson. The wing champ was Adam Jocelyn. Guy's like 6'7" in a go-kart.
Right.
Oh, it's funny. And then the Masters division, a policeman. I think he's a Kennebunk cop. Victor Parker.
Oh, really?
Picked up his first win. And this is something, I don't care if you're a 7-year-old winning your first race or in this case, I don't know if he's 47, but whatever. He's older.
Did they have the Bad Boys music queued up for when he won?
No.
I mean, come on. That's what you got.
But he was pretty cool to see him win his first race. He was pretty excited. So, So that was our tune-up for the big race.
This is the tune-up for the big race. And this is one of your big races, probably the premier one, I would say. You put a couple decent events on.
But yeah, this one is
the one.
The marquee event of probably the biggest event in New England as far as
go-karts. Yeah.
Go-karts. We pay over $5,000 to the winner.
Yeah.
$14,000 purse. A lot of people step up. It's known as the DKR, Derek Nealon Racing.
Yeah.
He started it. He started it as he wanted to give back the year we took the track over, and he came up and said, I want to give something and let's put a race on. So I said, all right, and then I'll put a lot with it and we'll come up with something big. And every year people just pony up and come up and give us more and more and more to keep it going.
Yeah, and it says Friday night.
Friday night.
Yep. And how many laps is it?
50 laps.
DKR 50.
Yeah.
And it's champ carts.
Champ carts only, so you need a specialized cart.
Right. Yep. And what the last couple of years have been what? Pennsylvania, Connecticut,
Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
they're from everywhere.
But this year we probably got, the first year we did it, we had one guy qualify, a local guy, and the other guy got in from a provisional, and our guys had no shot of even being around.
Right.
And the way we do it, and the competitors, we had a drivers meeting, before the start of the race, and these guys, they're the top guys. It's like, and they said, listen, once you go a lap down or you're getting ready to go a lap down, we get off the track. We let the guys settle it out. We don't need guys out here racing 3 laps down. And
right.
You know what I mean? Because it's not a points race. It's, from 11th on back, it all pays the same.
Right.
Let the guys that can settle this thing out, settle it out.
Right.
So that's what makes it pretty clean. Once you're going down a lap, it's over for you.
Yeah. So, because we're going to have those people that ask the questions, obviously. How much to get in? What time does it start? All that good info.
So the racing starts about 6:00. It's $15 to get in.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to say plenty of parking, but we have parking attendants there to keep it all organized and stuff. And all the divisions are in attendance.
Do they know when the Jeep rolls up with this guy with this shirt on?
We'll find you a spot.
Up close. I don't want to be out by the propane tanks.
But we shuttle you. We have a shuttle system.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we have a golf cart set up and everything.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Who's driving the shuttle?
I don't know. I put somebody in it, not me. I'm parking cars up front and running around and all that stuff. So, but yeah, no, it works good. And last year it was funny. They had a caution on lap 3. We lined them back up and sent them, and they went 47 green flag laps. I mean, your hair's standing right up on end. These guys put on a show,
Is Derek going to be able to be there this year?
Nope. He came the first year, and then we ran the first year like on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then
because of his commitment.
Because of his commitment,
right?
Which is fine. But we run it on a Friday, and the last couple of years it's conflicted with like the Ollie Silver Classic and stuff. But so we lost a bunch of people to leave. So we should have there's nothing going on this year, so we should have and this, when we talk about tracks working together, Bartlett in the off season when we put schedules together. I tell them, all right, I want to run these 3 or 4 Fridays. Does this work for you? Yep. I'm going to make sure we're off those Friday nights. So, the Bartlett crowd will come up because they aren't running, So, and it's, it'll be good. And one thing we've done this year is every year we make up a commemorative DKR shirt, Well, this year, in honor of, Derek's relationship with Kyle, we did it in the M&M theme. Debbie put out like
the
6 different colors.
Yep.
And we are donating $8 from each shirt for the number 8
to the Bundle of Joy Foundation.
Yep. So, and then we'll throw in some extra. And we've had people that have bought shirts and then thrown $10, $20, $5 extra and stuff.
Yep.
So we should, it won't be
Good
thousands,
chunk.
but
Right.
it'll be something to give back to Kyle and Samantha's Bundle of Joy. So, it's a fun night. It's a marquee event for go-karts.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You got to start getting somebody special up to wave the green flag for it. Do you do that?
Well, last year we had Gabriel Ngoli's little brother, Hayden, who raced go-karts. And then last year he was diagnosed with a heart condition.
Yeah.
And was taken out of the kart. He hasn't been able to race since because,
So he threw the green flag?
Threw the green flag.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? So, it's a big deal. We have a big driver induction.
You should get Brick in a white suit.
Get Brick nothing.
Like the old.
I can't even get Brick to put a shirt on. So how are you going to get him to put a suit on?
No, like white pants, like the old Scott, and make him stand in the middle of the track and jump up and wave the flag like the old days.
So by that time, he's probably got 8 beers in him. He'd fall in front and take one of the guys' potential winner out, But no, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? When you're racing, you got a $14,000 purse and $5,041. I remember Mike Perry won it a couple of years ago, and his grandfather was holding the money because his cat. You know what I mean? We pay it at the pay window, And his grandfather's like, "Oh, I can't remember the last time I had this." You know what I mean? It's like a big deal.
Yeah.
The guy that won it last year runs an SK mod at Stafford. Used to spot for Doug Kobe and stuff.
Yeah. It Brian Sullivan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I said, I wasn't sure if you were coming. Figured you'd be running your SK. He goes, listen, they pay like $800 to win an SK mod race at Stafford on a Friday night. You're paying $5,041. I'm coming here, So, no, it's a big deal, and I appreciate all the, we sell 50 laps, you buy a lap, all that money goes in. And then we have a program where it's called the DKR match. Derek puts up $2,500. Then I find race teams and race people that put up $200. And we call it the DKR match. And we build up to match his $2,500. And then I have other ones, and John McCarron from JM Builders. He's the one that, year one when we were talking about this race, and I said, I want this to be the second largest winner's purse in the state. At the time, the Coastal and the Boss Hog both paid $5,000 to win. The 250 obviously was $25,000. So he called me up when he heard about that, and he said, "How much are those ones paying?" I told him, and he said, "I'll put up $2,041 because he sponsors a guy that races with us. It's number 41."
Yep.
He says, "I'll put up $2,041 to make that winner's purse $5,041." Well, obviously the Boss Hog and the Coastal now are over that, but we keep it at, so it's still pretty good paying race,
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time. So if you're looking for something to do Friday night and
you made the big track step up.
Yeah. I never thought of that, but yeah, so, but it's good. And, we hire extra staff and extra people, and, it'll be a good time. A lot of people put a lot of effort into, for our special night, and every track has that special night, that big event, and this is ours this Friday night. The weather's looking good, and, should be a good event. So that's what I got going on.
I'll be there.
You coming?
Yep.
All right. So,
I'll come. And
you want to wave the green flag?
I don't know if I want to get up on that.
You don't want to get up on the
rickety stand.
No, we rebuilt it.
I know.
You don't want to get up on the night owl perch or whatever it's called?
Night owl status perch.
Is that what it's called? I don't remember.
You should get some local stock car racer talent or something to do it. Highlight a racer or something. Listen. Things that people notice, okay?
What's that?
So I know a few weeks ago we talked about Cole Talon and the things that he does, like zipping his fire suit up for the pictures and all of that stuff. I'm at Lee 2 weeks ago. He was there helping his dad and him helping his buddy Bobby Balageron.
Which we were talking about that yesterday. Bobby had a good run.
Bobby had a great run, right?
I didn't realize it was him that missed the shift and bunged up DJ.
But anyway, like he sees me out there. I'm standing outside talking to Bobby because I'm friends with Bobby too, right? And I'm just standing out there talking. And Cole was in the trailer, sitting in a chair, drinking his water or whatever. Sees me out there, gets up, comes out. Thank you so much for talking about me on the show. Like, that's the stuff that matters. I'm nobody, but the fact that he appreciates that stuff, and that next guy that he goes to, because he takes that extra effort and makes it, you don't know who that guy is. That guy could be Peter Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That guy could be the owner of, Sears and Roebuck. I know there's no Sears and Roebuck.
I was going to say, ain't they closed? Tristan, are they closed?
Yeah.
You still here?
So.
Or did you have to go deliver a pizza?
Yeah, I got a phone call. I had to attend.
The tech department's back with
You're in the
us.
tech department? I thought we were delivering pizzas.
Do you even know how distracting that was with you on the phone? We're both looking at each other trying
I
to...
was trying my best.
I was making sure you weren't getting arrested or something.
I was scared.
What were you scared about?
I don't know. I got nervous.
Listen.
I wish I could have answered the phone. I would have played, hello, yeah. Like when I tell them, like when they call, the robo guy calls, I say, yeah, I got like 5 minutes left in massage before I get to the, you know what I mean? Then
Listen,
I say,
Tristan, if there's one thing you should know about doing this show with us, you don't need to be scared about nothing.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
No, you really never
know. Steve had a truck one time, and I made the comment that I can't believe this truck hasn't died. Every time I ride it, it dies. And that was 5 minutes before it died.
Sounds about right.
Oh, yeah. No.
11:30 at night after taping the show in the middle of Dayton.
Oh, yeah.
And we called Brick, and Brick comes.
Can I have called a tow truck?
Pops the hood, looks around, tries to. Yeah, you're screwed, Bob.
Yeah.
Hangs
Goes
up.
home.
He closes the hood and says, "I'll see you tomorrow. Call a tow truck."
Yeah, we called a tow truck.
Yeah, well, we can't get into that.
Yeah.
But
Somehow Monday nights have turned into shop nights at one of our garages, including Brick, and they keep the little radio on so they can hear us now. So I'll say hi to Brick and my father. I'm sure Bentley's out there. I did have to pick up a 30-pack of Busch Light to make sure
How
Brick
long is
had
Brick
something
there?
to drink.
45 minutes? Brick had a bad day yesterday. He lost a motor, a hub, a wheel. Oh, yeah, Brick had a bad day.
Yeah, maybe you should get on his maintenance program.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
So, hey, listen. Are you going to get tomorrow morning?
We need pots.
We need pots.
We need parts for everything right now.
So
every single
you ain't getting a
car
knock
we
on the
have-
door. The door's getting kicked in.
Yeah, it's bad. Every single car we have needs work before it goes racing again. So
You're gonna have to send Bentley to the Chinese shoe factory.
Yeah.
So if Debbie didn't have such a busy week, I'd come into the steakhouse and sit at one of your tables and tip very well for you.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Debbie, you can't because Debbie can't go, right?
Oh yeah, Debbie's stressed right to the max. Like she's got a 40 people party this weekend, and I said to somebody yesterday, we're buying like 5 pounds of lobster meat for lobster rolls, and Debbie looked up online to see how expensive it was. So I said to somebody, I go, hey, where can I find some like cheap like seafood that looks like lobster?
Seafood salad?
Yeah, seafood. So I can feed these people. But no, she's all excited. All her nieces and nephews and little kids and all that stuff, they're all coming.
Right. Because I think Alex is coming down and going to run Saturday night at Oxford.
Yeah.
They have a 100
And then
lap
the pass race Sunday.
And then the pass race Sunday. So I was supposed to spot for Garrett Saturday night with the stipulation if Alex didn't come.
Yeah.
And so the other day I found out Alex was coming, so I messaged Garrett, told him, and I've been trying to think of somebody to get. So I pulled in here, and I'm like, oh, Jake. I didn't even think of Jake. So I texted Jake right when I got here. Jake's like, nope, my mother's got a big party going. I probably shouldn't miss it.
Well, I'll go with him if he wants. I'll go to Oxford with him.
You want a spot for Garrett?
I'll drive Jake up. So, hey, you know what we're having next next week on the show?
What?
Like we had an ice cream social last week.
What?
Milk and cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have our milk and cookies.
Yeah, did you see that, Tristan?
I didn't.
What kind of milk and cookies?
I don't know. The showstopper said he's making us milk and cookies for next
That's
week.
so sweet of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to send the ingredients down for him.
Yeah, I listen, I seen him drive back in the day. I ain't eating none of his cooking.
Listen, he won a couple races.
I'm not saying I've seen him drive.
We ought to see him. We ought to get him to put up on his Facebook page about when he used to have his videos. Do you ever see his videos?
Yeah,
him and Richie?
Where they was talking about
traction control and his gooping the tires and all that.
Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors again. Shains of Maine, the best. Bentley Saloon and New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We have a couple of tickets we're going to give away, I think, next week. Once we
got to figure out how we're going to do it.
A good plan. We're going to go ahead and go to commercial break, and then we will be back.
We got one last wicked big weekend to do it right. August 21st to 23rd, NASCAR's back at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, and it's wicked fast, wicked fun, and wicked loud. 3 days of racing, camping, tailgating, and more. And when it's all said and done, one driver's taking home the giant lobster. The Dollar Tree 301, August 21st to 23rd. Get your tickets today at nhms.com.
Good times and great live music at Bentley Saloon. Don't miss the Cruisin' Night Tuesday car shows. Every Tuesday from 5 to 7 through September 22nd. Free to the public, no entry fees, kids welcome. August 18th, it's former NASCAR driver and Bentley's friend, Mark Martin. It's a special event where Mark will introduce Never Lift. Plus, this season, someone's going to win a Carlisle Apprentice tool set with tool car, valued at over $4,200. And remember, at Bentley's, who has more fun than us?
Rev up your engines and head to the New England Racing Museum in Loudon for the Hot Rods Muscle and More Car Show, presented by Shea Concrete Products. Saturday, August 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 922 Route 106, Loudon, New Hampshire. It's an all-vehicle, all-years event with a massive 50-50 cash raffle, a youth zone, and 20 awards, including the prestigious Parker Carrane Best of Show Cup. And at 1 p.m., feel the ground-pounding thunder of their Best Sounding Award as the muscle machines fire up. Participants pay $20 entry fee. Spectators $5 admission. Includes parking and museum entry. Trophies, music, and family fun all await you. Don't miss the Hot Rods Muscle and More Car Show. Presented by Shea Concrete Products at the New England Racing Museum. August 8th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 922 Route 106 in Loudon. With a rain date August 9th. For more information, check out nemsmuseum.com. That's nemsmuseum.com.
And now, back to Mainly Motorsports.
Now, do you go down to Loudon, Greg?
I have not been participating in Loudon over the last few years. It's usually because something's going, short track
racing. How about you, Tristan? You go down?
It's always on a weekend where we just can't.
Yeah, racing or something. And I remember when Loudon first started, everybody shut their tracks down, you know?
They had the pace car parade. All the tracks from New England would be there just about. And
yeah. So this year, we usually go down, and but then this year Debbie's got commitments. She's got to babysit or do something, and we got a pizza coming.
The system right now is not. We're not able to put phone.
Put them on speaker. What do they need?
What's their name? Wes.
We'll have to. Is it okay if we?
Is it Wes Weed?
I'm just not able to put you over the air.
Let's talk about something else while Tristan's dealing with technical
She's
difficulties.
dealing with Wes. So,
you know how I'm always teasing about. Oh, Night Owl helmet winner, you know.
Mike Head got second. Now he's got to get a Velocity suit if he wants to win.
Mike Head reached out to us through the show for me talking like that, I'm kidding, really. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to get one of your helmets to get in victory lane or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he ended up, got a hold of me. We gave him. And I did his helmet last week, and he gets second at Speedway in the Northeast Mini Sprints. Yeah,
Pro Sprints, yeah.
Like those things, I think they go too fast to go at your track when they. I don't know how.
Yeah, no, I just
did they try Legends at your track one time?
No, they reached out. They wanted to try them at the track, but they'd have to dump them down too much, and they just. I don't think they could. You know what I mean? And then, we don't have a wall or anything like that. We have a fence, and I'm not going to do that.
What about bandos?
They've talked about it, but they would never put the effort in.
Right.
So, yeah. No. So, we do the mini cups. We got we have a big mini cup coming in about them, and so yeah. They're growing. They were supposed to just be like run a few things, and then now they're part of almost Ricky's weekly program.
The mini cups or
no,
the
Northeast
Pro Sprints. Yeah.
I talked to Ricky today. He's real happy with everything, and how things are going. His crowds have been good, and So yeah, he's real happy. He's got a few of his programs his classes that are good, and he's got some that just, aren't, they show up when they want to, and
we call those growing pains.
Yeah, but no, they're good. Everything's good.
Thank you so much. And
so, poor Tristan. We got what is it?
Put myself back on.
You all set? I'm used to dealing with discombobulated women. Debbie'd be all stressed right now. She'd be on the second bottle of wine.
All right.
Let me guess. Can I? Wes Pettingill.
I don't know.
What was his name? Wes?
His name was Wes. I did not catch a last name, and I apologize. I do have some information to share. Hot Rods and Muscles and More, New England Racing Museum in Loudon. The show is this Saturday, August 8th from 9 to 2 p.m. For more information, you can go to their website, nermuseum.com. There's going to be trophies for all years of cars, raffles, and all kinds of entertainment. So again, that's this Saturday, August 8th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the New England Racing Museum.
Oh, I think that's been part of the commercial too, right? I
believe so.
Yeah. So, you got it, Tristan. You're doing all right.
We made it. We got it. What a show. What a
Do you
show
know,
for Andy to leave
This
me.
is where it's good that Tristan's here.
Yeah.
Because if it was either one of us, we just wouldn't have answered the phone.
I don't answer it. I told him, bring me an ice cream or something. You know? Yeah.
You had your ice cream social last week.
No, I had an ice cream on the way in. So, I didn't change my shirt till
after you ate
after
the ice
I ate
cream.
it. Yeah, yeah. So all right. Well, I got my DKR, and that's probably the only racing I got going on.
I got Oxford.
You got Oxford Saturday and Sunday. What do you got, Tristan?
We are back at Lee Speedway on Friday night in the Ridge Runner.
What? I thought they weren't running. Was it just a regular program?
It is, yes.
Okay. No
Right?
Ollie Silva.
You're making me nervous.
No.
I should be. And then Sunday, I believe we would be back at Hudson Speedway. However, I do not think we will get there with Bentley's car, as we have a lot to work on. But good news, he did test his go-kart the other day, and he loved it.
He liked it?
He loved it.
Really?
I think it's right up his alley. So,
Why don't you put him in that 6-shooter?
no. We just saw how he drives. I don't want my car in the wall.
Why?
I love my cars. I like to cherish them, and a lot of people
Well, put him in the
pick on
old car
me.
that Dan ran.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
fine.
did you see how much Jeremy loved his car that you drove?
Oh, you know how many people asked me if I was me? I'm like, no. You know what? I wish I had a $100 bill for every person that asked me over the last 2 weeks if I'm doing it again. Like, the mannequin is already in the house. The suit is already on the mannequin. Like,
It could come back off.
yeah. And I've told everybody.
Did you put the helmet on the mannequin?
No, because I forgot the helmet. I thought we lost it.
Where is it?
I left it in Jeremy's father's truck. We thought we lost it. So I told everybody. I mean, everybody has asked, are you doing it again? You got to do it. Run it at Oxford. Run it at 250 weekend. I said, listen, I'm 60 years old. I can't hang around the same spot. I ain't going backwards. If I do anything again, it's a super late model and we're going to Loudon. Everybody's like, what? I said, that's it. That's my next step. We can't, you can't hang around. You can't go backwards. You can't hang around. You're 60. Time ain't on your side. You move up, you go. You got to go. So I got thousands of dollars in sponsors already if I do that. Pettit says I got 3 cars. Joey don't like going there anyway. So, the two of you guys, you know, and everybody's like, you'll be fine. I'm good. So I don't want to do that. But I told Debbie, don't tell me I ain't doing it. So, and I don't know, you know, when we get up to Augusta, the one night I drank, this year was 2 nights, but just let me do my thing. I don't need to go to Loudon, and I don't know if they're going back there, but you know, that's not what I really want to do, but I don't know. You know,
I like going to Loudon once a year.
Stranger things have happened.
It's just different. It's fun.
You know, how cool it would be to go down the front stretch and...
You're not going to Loudon.
You're sitting in Debbie's seat.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling you you can't. because then you'd have to prove me right. I'm just saying, I know you're not going to go.
No, I don't plan to, but
that's what
if I did it again, that's what I'm doing. I've already done a past mod, right? And I had a ball. I had an absolute ball. So if I do it again, I'm not going to do the same thing, because then it wouldn't be the same. What is it? Like, I don't have no goals in that, right? My goal was to finish the race and do it, and I did it. So now what's my next goal? Finish top 10? There's no more goal. I did that. So my next goal would be to do something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever makes Steve happy.
That's right.
See, I understand.
You understand, Steve.
Yeah. I've understood Steve for a while.
Yeah.
People just don't understand Steve.
Yeah. Don't try to figure Steve out.
Right.
Because
he's easy to figure out. Just let him do what he wants.
Yeah, exactly. There is no figuring Steve out. There is no figuring. You got that, Tristan? There is no figuring Steve out.
No figuring him out.
She'll hear you if you speak into the microphone.
Well, I know, but I want to make eye
around
contact. I want to make eye contact because I could. She could
I can
hit.
feel you through the screens, you know.
But you could roll your eyes and I couldn't see it, right? But if I could see it, right, there is no figuring Steve out. Like, you know what I mean? I'll wear the shirt someday so you can see it. I'll wear the shirt someday. It can't be on air, but I'll wear the shirt. And Debbie's daughter made it, and it is accurate, right? Right, Greg?
Yes.
So
I have the team shirt.
You have this team shirt.
You're talking about the Buck shirt.
Oh, yeah, the Buck shirt. So,
oh,
no, we got to go because Dick Clark's waiting, or whoever. What's that guy?
Casey
Kasem. Yeah, he's getting ready to drop the ball or whatever they do.
So you guys heard what we were up to this past weekend, and you got to hear where we'll be this weekend. If you don't want to join us at the racetrack, join New England Racing Museum in Loudon, August 8th, this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hot rods, muscles, and more. There's going to be trophies, raffles, entertainment. We also need to thank...
Tell them Wes sent you.
We also need to thank Shains of Maine. We had an ice cream social a couple weeks, and I think everyone, especially Greg, enjoyed that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Bentley Saloon. Do we want to go ahead and...
Who has more fun than us? We do.
I knew Steve wouldn't join, so I got...
He hasn't yet. He doesn't.
And New Hampshire Motor Speedway. NASCAR weekend is this month. Get tickets at NHS... I'm losing it here. NHMS.com.
Give her a call, Wes.
Win tickets from us next week. So make sure you are connected to us. Well, of course, in any way that you can. But if you want those tickets, I believe we're going to be giving them out through Facebook.
What do you think we should do? How should we do it? I got one. You go first, Tristan. You go second. I'll go third.
I don't know. My only idea was some kind of comment. Whoever comments a certain phrase first, or maybe we get a big spinny wheel. I don't know.
What do you think?
I was thinking like a trivia question.
That's a good one.
Here's mine.
All right.
Add me and Greg's weight together, and you got to pick like how many marbles are in the bowl, right? Add our weight together, right? And then they got to put in how many, write the number.
Do you know how much you weigh right now?
Well, I'll scale in.
Well, we got to bring a scale to scale.
Well, no,
in.
We'll scale in at home, and then we'll tell the girls, and
yeah, okay. In the chat, we'll take a picture of it. You get on the scale at home, take a picture of the scale with your phone.
Yeah,
or have Debbie
the
do
girls
it
will know.
I don't know if
and
you
then,
know how to take
then
pictures.
The people got to put in, they got to send in on the thing how much it is, and whoever's the closest to our scale
without going over,
or they can go whatever, and that's like the marble in the M&M. We'll call it the M&M in the bucket because you got to have food, not marbles. Is that a good one?
It's pretty unique.
Yeah. You got mine and Greg's weight.
What about the second pair of tickets? Are we going to do Tristan and Deb's weight?
Well, no, you can't. Deb always tells me you shouldn't ask a girl how much she weighs and how old she is.
Right, I know.
Well, how much you going to know? Like, if I say how much, if I want to buy her an outfit, right? I got to know how big you are or how old you are, right? You got to know. How old are you? You can't say that. You could say, right? I'll bring the shirt, Tristan, so you know.
All right.
All right.
You'll have to show us next
Hey,
Monday.
I want to give a shout out to one person, Andy Austin, for leaving Tristan high and dry on the
Such it was us.
events of this discombobulation.
Yeah, but it's good because the police station's right around the corner.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah,
Andy, I try to make you proud, and
can people
I
actually hear us out there? Or are they commenting? Can people actually hear us, or did the guy who took over the computer ruin it for everybody?
Yeah, no. Wes heard us. Wes was checking in on her. Wes had her back. That was probably Andy just playing Wes.
He's throwing his voice to an old man.
Testing me, making sure I can really do this.
So if you want to win your tickets next week, right, you got to think about it. You size me and Greg up.
Hey,
MacArthur he says we got to bring in a cattle scale.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Well, he's baking us cookies as we speak.
I'm not eating them.
I like no bake. All right, you got to send us away. So
he's
we can
from
start
Massachusetts.
casing.
Probably that hippie cabbage will be in it.
Start estimating your guesses if you want that pair of tickets to New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Yep.
We will see you next week.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Old-fashioned, award-winning homemade ice cream.
Shains in Maine, the best.
This is 104.3 The GOAT.
And now, Premier Networks proudly present Kate